Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to go over a little bit of the kind of how you re-roll an account. I know that it's been said a lot, but no one really kind of walks through the process of doing it. Obviously, you have to have a new account in the process. So this is where you go to the genshin.miho.com. Register a new account. You will need a new email, which you can make through Gmail, Yahoo, etc. And at that point, what it'll allow you to do is once you've made a new email and made a new account, you can start basically a whole new character in this process. We're going to run through the trip that it takes to get there, kind of the process and how I do it to kind of reroll the most efficiently possible. There may be better ways out there, but what I do is I tap on everything just in case if it's the account that I like. I'm still not behind in the stuff that I would typically do when I'm starting a new world. This will probably be my 10th rerolled account I've made, so I've had a little bit of refinement in the process. What I do when I go into it, of course, is I kind of bypass some of the dialogue that you typically read on your first playthrough, which I encourage you to read it all. Paimon can be a little bit annoying, but it's definitely worth when you're looking at those things. So we're going to go through, we're going to show you just a quick kind of playthrough on it, maybe even show you some of the chests that you weren't aware of to start, and we'll go from there.
When you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
I really am looking forward to when we get to fight this boss at some later time when it comes to it. So
your journey ends here.
She looks very cool, to say the least.
For you, the sustainer of heavenly principles, the arrogation of mankind ends now.
Oh no. I will say for a free-to-play game, this game is massively well done. Cinematic appeal, artwork, etc. And it's relatively unique for it. And the fact that it captures a large audience too. Just decided, but we're gonna go with the guy here. Just cuz. Beats T. YouTube. It's a very cool sword too. But I guess that'll be a upgraded sword at some point. Steals the sister, sends you away. That's his version of Electro, which is pretty cool. That boss put the spank on. Put the big ol' spank on. This music's so grand. Oh no!
The god took away my sister.
So for this part, you have to go through this part. It's unskippable. That's one thing I do hope that they add in the future, skippable dialogue, but they probably won't.
We are now trapped here.
Not that it's bad. Just when you've seen it enough, you kind of get tired of it. This is where Paimon goes through.
Years ago, was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out.
And it's weird, this is his only voiceover, even though he's got tons of voiceover lines that you unlock, or have unlocked.
Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likes so Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
Okay. So it's gonna go. It's gonna run you through all the stuff now, the dialogue. Now, it's important to note that if you're gonna do this, and if you haven't done it before, there's actually a chest on this island over here. And it can be a little tricky if you haven't been before, just because you only have so much endurance. And so you gotta do a straight of a line, you don't do the swim speed, you don't do the increased stuff when you do it. You get right over here, you'll be right at the red bar when you get it, but you get a chest. And that chest sometimes has a silver sword, sometimes has a two-handed sword. If you're lucky, sometimes it's a hunting bow, so you can upgrade Amber early on. Gives you a lot of the opportunities to do stuff that you typically wouldn't get to do if you didn't get it. And it's just a little extra power. But for the sake of being efficient with what I do to get to the 25 wishes as fast as I know how to efficiently, this is It's a must. Takes a couple seconds. So we got a Hunter's Bow. Got an Anemo Sigil, so nothing too crazy. Got a couple artifacts from it. So that wasn't a very good draw, to be honest. And what I like to do to make sure that I don't lose the land opportunities, I go as close as possible. So we got 3 artifacts from that, so that's pretty good. So we'll just equip it just for the sake of argument. Equip. Equip. And of course it's going to tell you to do all this stuff, or it won't go away. We actually have 2 artifacts there. I'm just dumb and blind when it comes to it. So there's a lot of kind of tips and tricks too. A lot of people don't take advantage of the sprint early on because you run out of stamina really fast. It's kind of par for the course, right? Kind of limited in that regard. But doing sprint bursts is actually a pretty effective way to travel the distances a little bit further and still have enough to do climbing and all the other stuff that comes to it. So see, super low on the bar. Sprint bursting is also a really good way to catch lizards and crabs. Having the slime pop up right here. And I don't do any heavy attacks early on because I don't want to lose stam to do sprint bursting. Because I'm going to try and be as effective as possible when it comes to that. So there's that. You gotta press. Just pass the lizard by accident. The reason why you want to make sure you do all those little side things is when they pop up on your when it pops up on your stuff, you can get primo gems for achievements or exploration or a variety of other things. So, like I said, this is just kind of a good effective way to make sure that you're not missing on anything. Sun Sienna is really good early on because it's healing. So if you happen to go do the higher level stuff right off the bat, you don't have any limitations there. There's a chest right here. So it gives you the bandana. And then Paimon's gonna go through her thing. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Go through her dialogue really quickly. Statue of 7. You'll get your Wind and Nemo powers.
There are a few among the set.
Okay. And then you gotta follow Paimon. If you don't, it's gonna tell you to go back to the starting spot, which can be a little tough.
Poetry and language
So,
flow like the wind.
do
There'll
this.
definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Get your meat on. Now for the quest, before you go to the first dungeon, first domain, you want to make sure you have some iron ore, so we're going to pick this up too while we're doing this.
You can swim right over.
Yep. And it's very easy to run out of stam when you're doing this the first time. So just try not to drown yourself in the kids pool. I haven't done it, but just things to think about. This is where we get the wind power. Okay. Now we find the oozes.
As much as they may want it.
Now we're gonna pick up I think it's 7 or 8 chests. 7 or 8 chests. And that's for the adventure XP. And we'll unlock a waypoint too. So awkward on the miss.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon cool fighting powers.
Okay, so there's gonna be a spirit over here. There's the dragon.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky.
Now you can probably skip some of these chests, but I do it just to make sure I don't miss
Must
anything.
proceed with caution.
So we've got one already. This will be two. Two. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you want these iron ore right here. Really, you only need one, but in case you decide to craft something else for the achievements, doesn't hurt to have. Collect the iron chunks. Chest number 3. Chest number 4. Who would stick raw meat in a chest? That's just silly. Just silly. Now you can proc the event, because it'll give you some XP scrolls. Which will make the leveling part a little bit faster, but not required. Dandelions might get you the achievements there. Dandelions are worth farming even if you don't have Gene, because the day that you do, you're gonna wish you had farmed them. Okay. This will be chest number 5. Normally you want to do it by the fire so you can get the fastest kills with the Nemo. Chest number 6. Hidden rocks over here. Even the aggro on the guys. Yoink. Requires you to do your Nemo power on the statue, and then it spawns a chest. It's adventuring through right there. Alright, then we jump in. So that was 7, 8. 9. There's eggs up there if you really want to get them. Haven't bothered with them. So you got 2 scrolls. That's 4 levels. And you got the baby scrolls. That's another level right there. We didn't get the silver sword, unfortunately, so can't do much with that. Not really a point in upgrading that weapon either. The dull blade, trying to. Okay. So you'll come up here. Drop down right there. There's time mechanism up there. We don't do those just yet. Okay, and then all the different stuff gives you primo gems. This guy you don't have to fight since the chest isn't locked behind it. Oh, look, we got a silver sword. Nice. Can't do anything about the electro gems. I used to get that crystal over there, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So, that's bad. And then of course we'll put the silver sword on after this. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. So weapons. Switch. You'll do your silver sword. Enhance. Auto add all that junk. Okay. Then switch. Artifacts. Yahoo! Yahoo! I mean, set bonus doesn't really matter because it's all going to be the same stuff. So you go up here. Okay. Now this one you can do a little bit easier, especially since I already have the tornado. If I can bait them into coming over here. Oh, he didn't even do it the right way. That's so bad. Well, wasn't even looking in the right direction. Oh, that's unfortunate. So this is why having those sensei this is so important, because you can just heal yourself. Not a biggie. Confirm. I missed my tornado. These guys are level 22. I love not being able to move. We'll be extra careful here. Not like it really matters. You'll be able to cook all this stuff, so. Typically, if you miss the tornado, you have to use some consumes. If you don't. Killing these guys is really important because they put down that. Okay. That was chest number 11. Yeah, chest number 11. So that's the heal. It's annoying because you're in water right there. So if that ice guy hits you, it's super frustrating. We'll just eat another one. This is actually really awkward. It's not normally this bad. I don't think I've ever used this many foods before. And then of course this guy. He puts down fire, so if you can get him to do that, get some extra damage on him. Okay. Oh, nice. You had an artifact on him too. So you get that one. That's chest 11 that we just got. Chest 11. Chest 12. Follow this guy around. Okay. Chest 12. Oh, that was 13, maybe. Okay. So then you teleport down here. Just save yourself the climb down. At this point, you should be around 20 minutes in. And then what we'll do, so you see how I have achievements, details. Oh, I went this way, I should see. Level up, confirm. Just force a habit from farming those on my main account. Alright. This will be 13.
Disappear.
14. 15. So the whole point is to get as much adventure XP as possible going into it, because that's going to unlock more of the stuff for you, Leon. So by the time we get to the city, we'll be adventure rank 5. By the time we get out of the second thing, we'll be adventure rank 7. And that's where the reroll can really happen. Now, if you do the stuff where you sign up an account or like recruiter friend, you'll actually get some additional stuff. I think it's like 60 primo gems or something like that. Yeah, there we go. This guy. So one more. Supposed to be a chest that spawned there. This is the dragon.
Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Oh no! Nemo powers managed to fart. Now the dragon's upset. Pretty cool animations for a free-to-play game. Yahoo! Okay. Voice just cracked there. Okay.
Luckily,
Okay, thank goodness you didn't pull my hair.
it does look
Talking
like
to a dragon.
What's that? There's
Oh,
something
I
there.
wonder.
Should-
It looks dangerous. Let's go take a look.
Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
But we're gonna go take a look anyways.
Paimon,
Ba-
all
ba- ba-
Paimon
ba-
knows
ba-
is that
ba- ba-
it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay.
Okay, so now we put it away. Got our combo stuff. We have our iron ore that we need. Here comes Amber. Outrider Amber.
Hey, you! May the Animo God I am Amber. You don't look like citizens of Well, we're not looking for trouble. That's what all the troublemakers say. And this mascot. What's the deal with... Hey! That's even worse than... So to sum it up, well, it's not far from here. Oh. Aren't you out? I am.
Bum
Besides,
bum
I'm
bum
still
bum
not sure if I
bum.
can Oh, I give you... That sounded... Do you have some... Leave it to me.
Two. She really should be like a 3-star hero, honestly.
So, suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
Okay, I think we got a bow for her too. Switch. No, we didn't. That's unfortunate. Let's put on an artifact for him first. Equip. Then her artifacts. Hey, look at that. Hydro damage. Well, we don't do hydro, so equip. Cancel. There you go. Don't mind if I do. Doesn't really matter so much what she equipped with, because she's at this level she's gonna do damage. At this level she'll do damage. We have our iron ore, so we don't need to worry about that.
His travel buddy, helping him to find his sister. Oh, looking for your family? Huh. Okay, let me finish my other stuff. A hilly quick, get it! These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Okay. Huh? Oh, oh, okay. Sorry about that.
These creatures
Okay.
exactly. It's more but because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been when the storms hit, we usually end up with at least exactly. Come with me. A
Okay.
responsible
Okay. Then what we'll do... So you go down here, you unlock this. I've done this a couple different ways with the Nemos, or the Air Oculuses, whatever. It's one I always miss.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated wind things. Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods. Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
That's 17, I think.
Disappear!
Bum, 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 bum. Oh. And we're gonna go ahead and cook one of these right now, because that's what we need for the quest at the beginning. And then there's another arrow right here. Okay, is this... There's one right there, and there's one in the tree that we'll get to start.
It's a statue of the seven. Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond.
And then... alcohol. So that's 2 levels. Should be a decent amount of stuff. If you get it to level 4, you can get some adventure XP. We won't worry about the one in the tree.
Can you feel the blessings of the seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer to the statues as blessings. Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so
Okay.
keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings. No, we just happened to be passing by. What are you cooking?
What should I... Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No.
I see. I'm Lynn. Eat the...
Picnic? My travel partner here?
That's okay. You won't get a lot. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there.
So we made this skewer already, so we're gonna give her that.
Is it done? Let me try.
Uh,
Now that's really...
I'm on
With your cold... Oh,
Can we really...
that's okay. There's
Noisy
also...
assy eater.
Thank you for the info. Hit!
Okay.
I'm a survival expert of the adventure.
Not required, but always nice to have. Get your foul. Aside from shooting them with the bow, that's the best way to do it. Okay, so you go in here. Amber's gonna give you the glider. That's adventure rank 5.
Let Traveler... Fine, but everyone's been... But Jean?
Acting great with Jean on our side. Surely even the... Before I take... It's a reward. Because this reward... But... Sticky, come with me.
Okay. We'll just collect our rewards. So, Mora, Prima Gem's Wish.
This
Those
used
will
to
be
a
important.
bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Maybe they're connected. Tragedy and alcohol. Who would have guessed it? Running around and climbing up is effectively the same speed at this point, because you can't do your sprint speed or sprint jumping, sprint duty dead climbing. And, whoop. We'll just collect our achievements real quick. Claim. Okay, Amber gives you the wings here.
Outriders, I brought. Oh, well that. It's easy to use.
You don't have to get all the chests for this, because you'll still get 7 when you do the dungeon. But it's just worth getting now, if you can. I don't go for all of them, but get the eggs over here. And then there's one chest over here. It's actually more than one, but for the sake of time. So that puts you like 35% into Adventure Rank 5. And then
The sky.
dun 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 dun, Sky Terror. I mean, it's really not that destructive when you think about it. A little bit of wind, not breaking nothing. He's gonna roar. No, no. Da 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 da.
How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glider?
Psh, 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 psh.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds. Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
Who said that?
Okay, gonna do the Sky Terror stuff. Ba da 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 da. Then you go through this. Kaya and Amber are gonna talk to you. Then you go to the Knights of the Favonius. And then when you do that, it's gonna take us to the first domain.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Thank you for asking.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
You know, I don't particularly dislike the voice actors in this.
Kaya, travel.
Hold on it.
Oh, right. These two are
From
long story.
Okay.
I see. I'm not really sure, but first and foremost, on behalf of the how about a traditional monk? The acting.
Okay. Dressing room. Or new storm. Aye.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
And here we go.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I brought them.
Everyone's so scantily and colorfully dressed.
Mons, I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident
Sadly, storm terror. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental speak for a mage. It couldn't get much worse. My skin is one element.
We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you see...
Good.
With Lisa...
Is that so?
They're located storm.
Our I trust everyone understands.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of the Storm... Alright.
Okay. Normally you go around and do this. This is when you get the wishes. So they give you the wishes here. And the shop access. So you did a little bit of the story. You're hooked. That's how they get you, right? You're going to have some mail here. We're going to claim all the mail. They give you all sorts of stuff. But that's not it. So that's 10. We have... Well, technically we have 12 wishes because of the adventure rank. We have that because of the adventure rank. So now we're going to go to the dungeons real quick.
From now on, the adventures will probably get more and more... We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
What up?
Give me like 10 minutes. I'm recording. All right.
There's the blacksmith.
You go to the blacksmith here.
Gotcha.
Why? Over there.
Looking for a weapon.
All you need is the ore. Anywhere.
Okay.
Bring some back and I'll help you. No need.
This is what you turn the ore into right here.
He seems like a short-tempered guy.
Oh,
He's got the iron chunks. He's going to tell you to craft something. We're going to craft that. Takes a couple seconds. 10.
come on. If you ever, ideally when I'm not busy, a blacksmith, the craft. There's nothing.
Okay.
He's
Get the
certainly
quest
an
completion,
expert.
and we are adventure rank 6.
Add...
You don't technically need to claim it now because you'll get 7, but for the sake of the food and stuff, you can get it now. So,
His temper isn't...
and then since we already have the waypoint, we just teleport to Temple. Makes it a little bit faster. That's what we gotta talk to Amber. Talking to Amber.
This is it. One of these temple... There's a chance... Even storm terror has given up. Yes, I also... Wait! The wind tier. Let's go...
Technically, you can do the wishes separately, so you have an extra carry going to this part, but you don't really need it. And it's a lot cooler to do them all at once. So
You can use that
we're just
console.
gonna unlock this part.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
Okay. I can tell you about the elemental site. your 2 chests here.
Are those explosive barrels over there? Well, one shot should be able to blow them up. Dragon's breath. Is that where the power's coming from? Phew.
This is
I
the first
should
one,
have
and then we'll do the
smashed
second
this
one.
way in the past, but now with storm, the winds change. So too should our tactic. It's what. Speaking of which, if you, I'm not.
Okay, and then we'll get the exquisite chest here, the precious chest.
Bet you can't keep up with.
Teleport out. We'll go to the next one, and that's when we'll get rank 7, and we'll unlock all the 25 wishes that we get from them for free. So we'll go this way. You don't actually have to do anything else aside from just running up there. You can do the explore around and get the other stuff around there, but you'll be back in the area soon enough. And for the sake of like doing a quick reroll, you want to make sure that you just head straight there. You can technically do the test run for Klee at the moment too, but that'll end in a couple of days, so you won't get any more Primo Gems for that one. They'll have a new one out, of course, but I don't know if it'll give you Primo Gems. There's the runes that we passed over there. There's 2 chests that you can get, as well as a waypoint.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Talk to Kay over here.
Bet you can't keep up.
You've come closer. Can you? Something must. I imagine. Oh yes. As it let no one makes. We need to clear out the temple.
Okay. Clearing out the temple. We have that. We'll get the Primo Gems for discovering it. Gonna join that. Start. Yoink. This is where we get Kay on the trial, which he actually becomes part of the party regardless. He's good. He's definitely a good hero, but a little limiting in what he can do later game.
Let me show you.
But being able to combo his freeze is relatively important.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Get them all grouped up.
Experience.
Come on, naughty boys.
Experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Could have done my arrow there.
Traveler, unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision.
Cryo.
How exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a very strange phenomenon. Something strange happened. Finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
Get that chest, and then this part where you freeze the water.
Speaking of, did you know? Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds. I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grand Master about it.
Is that the thing that Storm Terror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal
Okay.
with it. Bravo! You are the battles you just fought were sights to behold. Still, please do visit me at RNG. I also know quite rewarding. No?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then. Bye-bye.
This is where Dealer comes out.
There's no way Hilly
All
Turtles
Pip
organize
Nasty.
an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity.
Calling the Hilly Trails, right? Not very smart.
You were behind this.
See, not being able to skip this part's a little annoying. Not being able to skip this part's really annoying.
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
It's weird how badass he is as a character, but horrible as like a actual character to play. Okay, yeah, that is not.
I'm looking forward to
Okay,
this.
so we got mail. We got all of our mail now. Claim all that. Ooh, yeah, look at all that. Juicy. Okay, so now we'll do our wishes. So you got 10 of these. So we'll just 10 of the sparkly boys. Means a rare. Weapons, 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 weapons. Where's the rare? Where's the rare? We got Noel. Not super good, but whatever. So then you go over here. We got 10 wishes, 12 wishes over here. Let's see what we got. Another rare. A bow. Valenius War Bow. It's actually pretty good for Amber early on, but that's about it. This would be a horrible reroll account, that's for sure. And we got Chungyu. That makes up for it. That's actually a really good reroll. If you were to get that, getting that guy super early on is really strong because he's great against Hydro. He's one of the strongest AoE ice that you can get at the moment, and he's very impactful because he has a two-hander, so he's good for mining. That's actually a really good roll. Really good roll to get early on. So we have 1200. We'll burn them on these wishes. Another rare. It's gonna be Noel. Oh, look, you got Barbara. So you got the perfect team. Perfect starting team. You get a healer, you get a freezy guy. One's water, and you got Noel too. So you can juice up your Noel. So overall, that wasn't bad. No 5 stars, but really strong. But that's effectively how you do a reroll in less than an hour to try and get all the components that you need, and a good way to try and farm a good character setup, a good team setup. I'll probably run with this team setup just because it's good, but that's it. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and next time, or if you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. You can catch me on Twitch and or on YouTube, and I'll be posting Genshin Impact content pretty regularly. So until next time, thank you.
Run! It's gonna be a left click. It's gonna be a left click.
Woo!